I'm collaborating with Kathleen Lisson to present a series of workouts for her patients. The purpose of this workout is to improve range of motion and reduce foot and lower leg swelling after surgery. I'm a doctor of physical therapy, strength coach, and Pilates instructor that has helped Kathleen put together these workouts for you. Let's begin. We're going to do 10 repetitions of each exercise, and we'll be doing a cycle where we move from working some proximal joints up top down to some distal joints down low and then back up. All these exercises will be in standing. You can stand near a wall, countertop, or chair if you need something to hold on to. All right, so beginning standing, we're going to begin working the hips with a march in place or hip flexion. It's going to look like this, raising one knee up as high as you can, toes pointed, and then back down, and then do the other leg. So we're going to do 10 on each leg. This is working single leg balance, and we're also getting some movement from those hip joints there. Hip flexion, or we also call this a march in place. Lifting that leg up as high as you can. As I mentioned, if you struggle with balance, you can hold on to something at your side or in front of you, whatever you need, and just work on bringing that knee up toward your chest as high as you can. Nice work. Now with this one, we're really strengthening those hip flexors at the front of the hips. And since we're working balance, we're working on some of those glutes as well. They help with balance. All right, take it at a comfortable pace for you. Once you've finished 10 reps on each side, we're now going to move down to the knee joints for knee flexion and extension. We'll do 10 on the right leg first. So I'm going to turn so you can see. Once again, hold on to something if you need to. You're just going to bend the leg up and straighten it all the way. Bend and straighten. As we bend, we're working the hamstrings in the back of the leg. As we straighten, we're working the quadriceps in the front of the leg. Going as far as you can within a comfortable range of motion for you. I like to keep my foot flexed each time, so it's easy to just sit back and then right back down. And start home set. Once you're done with 10 reps, we'll do the other leg. So moving on to the left leg. 10 times here. Nice slow pace, you don't need to go too fast. Bending the leg as far as you can, and then straightening completely as you put weight back in it. Just getting some blood flowing, circulating through those legs. That will help reduce some swelling. Alright, and once you're done with 10, we're now going to move down to the ankles. So we're doing ankle dorsiflexion, plantar flexion. We're going to do 10 on the right leg. So to shift all of your weight into the left leg, have that right leg out in front of you slightly, and then just flex the foot and point. Flex and point. Leg stays straight, just that foot is moving. Flex and point for 10 reps. Alright, as you flex, you feel a nice gentle stretch in the back of the calf region. As you point, you're strengthening those calves. Working through as large of a range of motion as you can here. Once you've completed 10 reps, we'll do the other leg. So shift all your weight into the right leg. Bring the left foot in front of you. And flex and point. Dorsiflex, plantar flex. For 10 reps. Alright, drawing those toes toward your nose. And then pointing down. Nice job, almost done. Alright, and when you finish 10 reps there, we're now going to move into some ankle circles. So I'm going to do 10 on the right leg. So I'm going to do the same position as before, okay? And then just do some circles with that foot at that ankle. Making those circles as big as you can. So we're going to do 10 in each direction. 10 clockwise. Once you finish those, reverse and do 10 counterclockwise. Making Making that circle as big as you can. All right, and placing that foot down. Switch and we'll do the left foot now. Same thing, 10 clockwise here. Pretend like you're drawing a circle with your toes. Legs stay straight. And when you finish 10, reverse it, go counterclockwise for 10 here. Should feel really good, just loosening up that ankle joint. All right, beautiful. Now let's move down to the toes. We're gonna do some toe spreads. So I'll just kind of lift the foot up off the ground like we've been doing, and then spread all those toes out as wide as you can, and then relax, and scrunch them in. Spread them out wide, and then kind of scrunch them and curl them in, okay? We're gonna do 10 of those. Spread and scrunch, okay? Really just trying to get those toes more movable. A lot of us wear shoes pretty much all day, right? So those toes are just scrunched up all day long. So we want to spread them into what we call like yoga toes. Stretch them out, give them some relief. And this is also just helping with that mobility down at the toes, especially if they're really swollen. This will help get some blood pumping up out of the feet. Once you finish 10, we'll do 10 on the left foot, same exact thing. Spread the toes and then kind of scrunch them together. Spread and scrunch 10 times. All right, as wide as you can. 5, 6, 7, 8. You know, obviously when you do these barefoot, so you can move better, right? Not in shoes or socks. And once you finish 10, we're gonna move on. For the next exercise, stand with the feet about hip distance apart. We're going to do some weight shifts side to side, 10 to each side. So just stand up nice and tall. You're going to shift all your weight into the heel of one foot and then lift the heel of the other foot, like if you were wearing high heels or something. And then switch and alternate. So now this heel drops and this heel lifts and your weight is in the ball of your foot. Okay? So it's kind of just like a little alternating in place. That's 2. Here's 3. On each side, 4, we'll do 10 on each side here. Okay, lifting that heel up as high as you can. Nice job. Holding on to something if you need help with balance. And as far as you can. This is working the arches of your feet. That's really good. And getting that stretch and strengthening of the arches. And once you finish 10, we're now going to reverse that cycle that we just did. We went from hips down to the feet. Now we're going to work our way back up to the hips, doing the same exercises again. Okay, so once again, we're going to go back into our toe spreads and scrunches. For 10 on each. I'm just going to go through these a little bit quicker now that you know how to do them. Here's 4 and 5. Spreading those toes out as wide as you can. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Left foot out for 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5. If you get any cramping, just take a little break and then resume once the cramping stops. 8, 9, and 10. Okay, back to those ankle circles. 10 in each direction. I'm going to start with clockwise. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Left foot, ankle circles, clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and counterclockwise for 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back to the right foot up for our flex and point for 10. Here's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, as far as you can, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Back to the left foot for 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Moving back up to the knees now for our leg curls and extensions for 10, 3, 4, 5, 6, straighten all the way, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Other leg for 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Moving back up to those hips for our marching pace. 1, 2, and then up as high as you can. Here's 3 and 4, 5, 6, holding on to something if you need to, 7, 8, as high as you can, 9, and 10. All right, that's it. Thanks for joining me.